Good morning. Welcome to an episode of the Marathon. Got a very happy boy in the back. Might not be able to vlog much while he's in the car. A lot of excitement when we go for car rides. It is, I think, the 12th of July. I think summer. Yeah, I think it's the 12th today. And I realized, am I gonna be able to vlog? He's just so happy. He's just so happy to be in the car, right, bud? You good? Thumbs up? Anyway, I was gonna say hi, hello, how are you, and explain where I've been and apologize for not posting for a week or two, but I think he might be too distracting, so maybe I'll wait until we're home again. I just missed you and I felt like vlogging today. So I was trying to not vlog with sunglasses on because I feel like that's rude. These are from Amazon. Like $12. Like I said recently in a vlog. I'm no longer spending money on sunglasses. Like less than $30. That's the vibe. Okay, I think he's gonna be too loud. So hi, hello, welcome to the vlog, BRB. It has been a couple weeks since I vlogged and it wasn't really intentional, but I'm gonna say like not a lot of this summer is intentional. I am still recovering from finishing school, finished my degree, chef's kiss. And then Thomas finished grade 6. My sister and my niece came for an entire week, and my goal that week was like to barely even be on the computer. And then the day they left, I got horrific food poisoning. I slept for 2 days. I feel like I lost 2 days, and now I'm feeling better. Here we are. Wanna come say hi? Hello. Hello, son. Hello. You buying your shoes? Yeah. And here we are. So, hope you're having a good summer. Tell me down below, what have you been up to? What's new? 10 out of 10, don't recommend getting food poisoning. I haven't had it in years. And I got it at home. Needless to say, threw it all out. We'll be eating lots of that for a while. 10 out of 10, don't recommend, don't recommend. Trying something a little bit different with the hair. I'll show you the little tool I bought. My hair is so funny. This side, much straighter. This side holds it. I don't really know. I did it yesterday. I got this tool that's like a dupe for something that was recommended on Sephora that was like $200. So I got it off Amazon for like 30, 35. And like, this is as good as my hair is gonna get, I think. Anyway, ooh, speaking of Amazon, not really much to catch you up on. I can attest that finishing my degree, no joke, no joke. Like, it's gonna take me a while to recover, and anyone I talk to is like, oh yeah, it's gonna take you like months. One of my professors said 6 months to prepare that it'll like, so I'm just trying to lean into that and rest. My sister and my niece and I did a lot of resting. We did a lot of reading, getting a lot of use out of that Kobo. The beach was very chill. It was like perfect company. I have officially started accepting clients for counseling. So if you are interested in that, I will put my contact info down below. I'm offering virtual and in-person appointments. So if you're not local, that won't stop us. And it's going really well. I am happy to be, I think because it's summer, it's nice to kind of like ease into it and allow myself to rest and enjoy some of the summer, and also I can't be available Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday 9 to 5 because of Thomas, and that's maybe good for me. I mean, if you've been here for a while, you know she's learning to rest. What else is going on? I turn 40 at the end of this month. Wrapping my head around that, feeling actually really good about it. Oh, I got a new tattoo. It's kind of hard to show. Can you even see it? They're gonna focus. I know it's upside down. Maybe I'll try to flip this footage. It's also hard to see because it's like on my elbow, but I actually designed it. It's a teacup that I have on our cabinet from my Nana, and then the tea bag is a little Union Jack in homage to my British heritage. Anyway, I think that's the update. What's going on with you? What would you like to see? What would you like to know? Tell me down below. I've been on this couch a lot, watching a lot of Drag Race, reading my Kobo a lot, catching up on like months of YouTube, and just allowing myself rest. It's years ago, like end of 2019, Vlogmas of 2019, I was so sick and I powered through. I vowed I would never do that again. So any other time I've gotten sick, I've like shut her down. And fun fact, you heal faster. What a concept. And this isn't like a sickness, but this is definitely a recovery. When I was doing practicum, I was doing 10 hours a day of practicum, 5 or 6 days a week, plus school, plus my business, plus parenting, plus the house, like plus. So the unicorn keeps reminding me like, rest, it's okay. Curious to know what you've been up to, how you are. Now that I'm done school and I can be more available to you, what would you like to see? What would you like to do? Cold, half drink coffee, story of my life. Thomas and I are going to see a friend for lunch, and I just said I would pack us lunch. So he's got a peanut butter sandwich, cucumber, some veggie dogs, an apple juice, and then I'll put in some chips that he can have later as a snack. For me, I'm just having something very small, very plain, because we're still, you know, not a hundo P from food poisoning. So I made some rice noodles last night and ended up like only having a third of it, and then a third now. Some tofu, tomato, cucumber, nutritional yeast, a little bit of the everything but the bagel spice, very chill, and then a trusty diet ginger ale. Can't tell you how many of these I've drank in the last 3 days. Going to get T-bone. You know, just Mare chauffeur service. Got his lunch, got my lunch, got his bathing suit. We're going to a friend's house for a visit, and she has a pool, so he'll be thrilled. One thing that's new this summer for Thomas is he now has to wear a life jacket when he swims because of his epilepsy. He hasn't had a seizure since February 6th. I believe it was the 6th. So fingers crossed, but we don't want any risk, and there was very few stipulations or advice that the neurologist gave us, and that was one, like no swimming without supervision, but just like one step further, we've chosen to use a life jacket. He loves it. I didn't know how he'd feel about it because Thomas has been in swimming lessons since he was an infant. He is fine. He's like, I can just lay here and do nothing. Perfect. So that, and then he can't, you know, like, he just can't be around water, unsupervised. And they're like, maybe no rock climbing. I'm like, hey, no problem. But he's taking, you know, this diagnosis like a champ. In fact, this morning, I took him downstairs so I could work out right after we woke up. And of course, you know, His Highness gets his breakfast, and he gets to sit on the couch under a blanket and watch his iPad. So I sat up, was meditating, and I heard something behind me, so I looked, and he had gotten up, he'd eaten some food, then he had gotten up, taken his medicine, had a drink, and was getting ready to sit back down. I was so proud of him. to have the awareness, like I need to take my medicine, and he will often like point to it and remind us. So just so much growth and change in Thomas. And I always forget there's a detour. There's so much construction going on in our city right now. Grateful to everyone that is doing that. Those crews. It's fine. Everything is good and fine. We have been rewatching Ted Lasso. We haven't watched the 3rd season yet, so we went back and started from the beginning. Seasons 1, and we're almost finished season 2, and then we're gonna watch season 3. And there's just so many shows that the unicorn has been so patient in not watching without me, because I was not watching virtually anything while I was in school, and if I was, it was like things that I already knew how it ended, what happened, like old shows. A lot of Big Bang, Friends, Will and Grace, Frasier, Drag Race, as you know, All Stars, Drag Race, all those kinds of things. All right, you got this, ma'am. You got this. Okay. So yeah, he's been very patient and like waiting. And now hopefully, not only did I not have the time, I just didn't have the bandwidth, especially for like really stressful shows. Like we love Yellowstone and we haven't watched the new season. There's a new season of Righteous Gemstones that's coming out right now. All kinds of like movies that he has patiently been waiting to watch with me. Because that's like first rule of being in a relationship, right? Like you don't watch the show without the person. Am I gonna brave raw carrots? Am I gonna do it? I don't know, actually. I don't think it was the veg that made me sick. I think it was something else that I ate, which is no longer in our house. Even just thinking about it makes me sick. I'm hungry, but like, okay. Baby carrots, hummus. Hummus is too spicy so far. Still not, tummy's not quite ready. Oh, no, that's a no. That's a no. I bet you didn't expect to see me in my office. It is 6:23 and I am actually attending a online group tonight. It is for widows and widowers under the age of 50. And I earlier this year found out about this local organization in my city, or in my area, that offers grief counseling, support, and education for people. And I'd never heard of it before, so I did some practicum hours with them, really liked them. They asked me to join the board, so I did, my first time as a board member. And in working with them and talking with them, I suggested that we try a group for younger widows and widowers. So tonight's the first one, so we'll see if anyone comes. It's just online on Zoom once a month. If that interests you, let me know. I can tell you all about it. I'm not the one running it. There's like a certified counselor who runs the majority of our groups, because we have other online groups as well as in-person ones, but she asked if I would like jump in or co-facilitate, and I helped prep the information, so excited. And I left my tripod in the car, and I don't know where to hold you without putting my hand over the mic. You'd think that by now she would know her camera. Like, I could also just like set up this tripod, my other one that's right here. We had a really nice time. Thomas swam. I had that little bit of lunch, and then I came home and thought like, oh, I'm hungry, I should eat. But I don't know if you've ever had food poisoning. I'm just like slowly entering the world of eating. Like I had Mr. Noodles for breakfast. No shame. And if we had them, I would have had them for dinner too. The unicorn found me some like plant-based ramen, but it's like tequila lime. So I might have it after this meeting, just in case. Hold on, I need to make sure I have the Zoom link ready. Yeah, so I've got a few little grapes here, and I had a little Cliff Bar, another trusty soda gingembre, because I'm just easing into it. I didn't get much for the Amazon Prime sale because, as I posted in the Mareathoner Facebook group, 1, if you don't need it, is it really a deal? 2, sometimes it's not actually a deal, like the sale isn't fantastic. And 3, just trying to buy less and like less consumerism, but I did get a few things that I needed and liked, so I thought I would just show you because they came today. This I will always repurchase consistently, and I think it was $10 off, the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Berry. I don't actually use this as a sleeping mask, although you totally could, and that makes me think I should, but I put this on in the morning and it works incredible even through the Canadian winter. I also really like these Carmex for lip balm. They are, you know, like sanitary to have in my purse or in the car. I currently have one in the living room and one in my office. I always have one in my purse, one in my car. You know, like those memes that are like, you've reached the age where you now have like a car lip balm, a bedroom lip balm. I like to keep one in the kitchen. I like to keep one in the living room. But this is one of my faves. And it was like, I think $7 for the 3. And then I got this. I am a car sickness girly. And so I discovered these a couple years ago. I always have some in my car and the unicorn's car. They are just chewable gravels. And fun fact, I learned after being nauseous once years ago while staying with my brother, like probably 15 years ago, is they don't call it gravel in America. I also am curious, like, does any other country call it that? Because this is the brand, right? So I don't know. Let me know what you would call this. I'm curious now. Does it say? Like the ingredients in this is just organic ginger extract. That's it. So you can also take them. These are like non-drowsy. You can also get drowsy ones, but I always have these in the car door in both our cars. And then I got 2 coffees because we have really curbed our Starbucks habit, like going out to Starbucks. We probably go, I don't know, once every 2 months maybe now. And so I feel okay with having like a good brand of coffee for our drip maker. And I discovered these larger bags. These are 793 grams at IGA actually a few months ago when they were on sale. So I think I bought 3. So literally that's all I bought on Prime days. Did you get anything? Friday. It's 25 after 2 and I'm going to pick up Thomas from a behavioral intervention appointment. We spent the morning at the beach, which was really nice. And then just had time to like, and my battery's flashing. All right, happy Friday, folks. I guess we'll check in with you when we're back. We spent the morning at the beach. It was wonderful. Came home, took him to his appointment. All I had time to do was shower, put on clean clothes, and here we are again. Just a chauffeur, listening to my book and giving myself plenty of time to get there because traffic is wild and summer construction is too. So if this cuts me off, it's because the battery's flashing at me. I just posted in the Mareathoners Facebook group and on my Instagram, like, anyone have questions, anything you want to see. So I'm hoping that we'll get some suggestions and I can show you some things, do some things. Because after I pick up Thomas, I plan to lay on the couch. Which is not very exciting for you. Okay, we got a fresh battery. Unicorn is up. He's doing graveyards right now. He's gonna chill with Thomas for a few minutes so I can have some, like, a break. I think, I don't know. There might be more sit downs from me for a while. Summer is tough. And Thomas is, you know, parenting is a thing. Oh my goodness. I was watching an old vlog of mine the other day because I was trying to find information on something. My hair was like this. It's like, wow, I used to have such short hair. I really like it long right now. Could probably use a trim. But first I'm gonna try. Do you remember like very old YouTube days when the Aussie 3-minute miracle mask was like all the rage, like hair mask? So I found it. I'm gonna get it this weekend at Walmart. I remember when you like couldn't get it in Canada and I found it in the States. Good times. Okay, as hoped, many of you did leave me some questions or just suggestions on what to do. I am gonna film a video on reflecting on going to school as a mature student and my experience, and I think there's probably some stuff that happened behind the scenes I didn't tell you about, so that will be a sit down for sure. Okay, Shannon asked, curious if you're continuing your social media business along with your new counseling career. Yes, I am. She suggested I listen to chemistry, which you saw me listening to yesterday while I journaled, so very good suggestion. Any books, socials, YouTube channels, shows, etc. you're enjoying? Yes, I can show you 2. I am reading a book that I'm really liking right now, and I am listening to a book that I'm really liking right now, so I will show you those 2. This one I think is going to be one of the best books I've listened to or read this year. It's by Jojo Moyes. My sister recommended it to me. It's called Someone Else's Shoes. This is how I'm going to show it to you. I'm listening to it on Audible, but it's just really fun. And then I'm reading We Are the Brennans by Tracy Lang on my Kobo right now. This is a book that I like saw in HomeSense in a previous vlog, and I put in my phone, and then I put it in my wish list in Kobo and was also gonna put my name on a hold list on Libby, but then on Kobo it came up and I think I paid $1.99 for it. So those 2 I'm really liking right now, and still just raving about my Kobo. I know I've gone on and on and on about it. It's gonna be in my year-end favorites for sure. YouTube channels, I discovered someone new a couple months ago. She's much younger than I am. She's 25. Her name's Carter Sullivan, and she is based in Ottawa. And I initially found her because I was looking for videos on tips and tricks on how to go into a new career in the health field and like take care of yourself at the same time. And then I just went down a rabbit hole, and I really like her videos. They're very much like mine, like home sense. One thing that she talks about a lot that I do not is finances, and every month she goes through like her budget, and like her and her fiance own a home and they're about to buy a second one. I just really like her vibe. She's very chill, and check her out if you're looking for a fun Canadian to follow and watch. And Denise asked, any update on Thomas's health and new accomplishments or milestones? Thank you for asking. Milestone, graduated grade 6. That was huge. First year of middle school, check. His health has been excellent. Thank you for asking. He is, as I'm sure you've seen, taller than me, and he is 12. He is healthy. He's sleeping well. He has managed to not get any like sickness. If he does get like a bug, he pretty much runs through it in like a 24-hour span. We love that. So many milestones. Like, he really likes being helpful and being involved. So he now vacuums the main floor. He does laundry, puts away his own laundry. He empties the dishwasher. He carries basically everything for me. We went to IGA on the way home from his appointment today and got some groceries. He carried that bag for me. When we came home from the beach, he carried all of the stuff from the beach, like from the car to our house. So we're really teaching him to help me, which is fun. Yeah, he's just doing so well. It is a lot in the summer because he does like routine, so he does need quite a bit more attention from us, and we're working on that too. Another developmental thing is he's much better at spending time alone in his room. He's just great. My sister and my niece visited, and it was so fun to see them with him. He loves them so much, and they're so good with him. I love seeing him with family, extended family. It's wonderful. Any holiday plans this summer or this year? One thing for sure, we will be going away like February of next year, because where I live, it is so dull and dark all winter, and it's very common for people to go away in January, February, and we have not been able to because I've been in school. And so that is for sure our plan, to go away in February. Once my practice is up and running and like rolling smoothly, I would love to be able to have it virtually and us be able to go say to Palm Springs for like a month in February, and me still be able to actively like support my clients and see them full-time on Zoom. Janice asked, tell us about your new job. Will you be focusing on any particular mental health issues, grief, or do you accept all clients and whatever they may be dealing with? All clients and whatever they may be dealing with. For sure, I have like a very you know, a close affinity to grief. Also, I have a real passion to support people who are caregivers. So whether they're parents or you're taking care of your older parent, you know, that role reversals happened, or you're taking care of your spouse. I can relate to many of those things. And I've always said, I think the unpaid caregiver is the unsung hero in our country. Your country too, obviously. No. Like any grief, any mental health stuff, whether it's coping skills, life skills, virtually or in person. So I have some people who I am seeing who live nowhere near me, like far away in the province. So that's really nice. I'm really looking forward to it. If there are things that a client presents that I have no experience in or is above what I'm comfortable with, I would find them someone else. And that's to say, for any counselor, any good counselor will try to work with you, and if it's not working, find you someone new or suggest that you find someone new. And I really encourage you to do that too. Like, if you are seeing someone and you're not happy, it's your money, it's your time, it's your mental health, it's your everything. It's okay to find someone new who maybe has a different style of counseling or different experiences, or you just want something different. And maybe also your insurance changes and they're no longer covered. I know it can be quite intimidating to start with a therapist because you feel like you have to share a lot, but once you kind of get over that, our job is to support you and your journey. I have no agenda. It's not about me. So I'd really encourage you to find someone who works well with you. That was a real tangent. Shannon, I do see your grief question and I will answer it in a different video. I do have a video planned about grief. Okay, we're gonna go to Instagram. I really appreciate these questions. Oh yeah, this was super funny. So Jen asked, what's your go-to vegan meal right now? It's Mr. Noodles. Because I still am not feeling 100% from getting food poisoning. That's probably not what you wanted to hear. It's not a meal, but my favorite like snack thing locally, if you go to Cherry on Top, they have vegan Dole Whip. Chef's kiss, I think about it once a day. It's still salad rolls. I had them last night as I dabble into new food, and that sat well, so I may actually have them for dinner again tonight. Boring, I know. Would it be a video if I didn't have salad rolls? I'd be curious to know, how do you eat vegetables that is not a green salad, maybe isn't even like really raw, but isn't just like steamed veg and isn't super cumbersome? Ooh, what's my favorite song from the Midnights album or vault tracks from re-records? My goodness. I want it like Lavender Haze. I love that song so much. I listen to it more than I would like to admit, probably. I also like Maroon. I also like Antihero. I really like Karma. Oh, this is so nice. Beachy Peachy said, nothing I can think of, just wanted to tell you how proud I am of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Rob asks, as you start your practice, do you still plan on getting your master's? Absolutely. Yes, I do. The earliest I can apply for my master's is the fall because, fun fact, my program isn't even over till the end of August. I just hustled my tush because I didn't want to be doing it when Thomas was out of school, and I'm so grateful for past Mare because if this is how I'm feeling, can't even imagine if I was still doing practicum and schoolwork. So my cohort has till the end of August. Our convocation isn't until November. So even though I have my grades and I have all of that, I wasn't able to apply for a master's to start this fall, and the masters that I have been looking at, most of them start in the spring. So I'm just debating which master's program I'm going to do. Definitely online, definitely one that I can do and work full-time as a therapist at the same time. There's a couple social work masters that I like. There's one that's really health focused, which I would like to do, or a master's in counseling. Stay tuned. But yes, thank you for asking. We're not done school. We are not done. This is amazing. Nicole said, what's the #1 thing you're looking forward to doing in your quote unquote free time? It's just spending time with the unicorn for sure, and Thomas. But like, I mean, I spend a lot of time with Thomas, but like our family has made so many sacrifices for me to go to school. I'm looking forward to, you know, being able to, when I'm not at work, I'm not at work. I'm not doing schoolwork all night. I'm not doing schoolwork all weekend. I'm not waking up and immediately thinking about school. Having that like space where we can like play a game. What a concept. Also looking forward to, not looking forward to, I'm already feeling, I can feel my capacity really improving. The further I get away from school, I'm like, oh yeah, now I have, it feels like available brain space to think about other things. Yeah. I also, how many times can I say also? Have really been liking working out in the morning again. I stopped in the last couple months because I would wake up and immediately start work because I was doing 10 hours of practicum a day. So that was a sacrifice I made, and I was really conserving my energy only for school. So I'm very happy to be now back in my routine of like, I wake up, I put on my gym kit, I get Thomas ready, we go downstairs, I work out. Like this morning I did a Christina Aguilera spin class, and I did some abs and a meditation. Like, yes, yesterday I did some yoga. Like I missed it so much, and to get back into that routine feels really nice. Now I'm going to relax. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope it's okay. I haven't edited it, obviously, but let me know like what kind of videos you'd like to see, what kind of sit downs you'd like to see, anything you'd like to know. I am going to do one about school, and I'm going to do one about grief because I have a lot of thoughts about it, especially as I'm working for a nonprofit who offers grief counseling, grief education, and support, and been talking to a lot more people who are currently grieving, and I have some thoughts. I can't believe how many videos I have filmed sitting on this floor from like 10 years ago, like nail polish hauls to this. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. Remember, life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You can do anything for 10 minutes, and I will see you in the next video. And I hope you're well. And if you're not, remember, there's seasons, things will evolve. It won't always feel this way. All right, take care. Bye.